Dear students, I am Prem Kumar K, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Chikbalapur. I am going to teach for BA students. Subject is Optional English for the semester 5th. I charged the section C essays. The topic is there an Indian way of thinking by A.K. Ramanujan. In the last class, we had discussed about A.K. Ramanujan's father's inconsistency and how magic dominates the logic in India. And in this session, let us discuss Mackey's statement that moral judgments are universalizable. Here, universalization means putting oneself in another's place. The golden rule of New Testament says, law of all men, do not do unto others what you do not want done unto you. So what you think about yourself, think about others. Don't do the wrong thing don't do the bad things for others. And the tradition of Judeo-Christian ethics is based on premise of universalization. And Manu will not understand such a premise. To be moral is to particularize, to ask what did what, to whom and when. And let us see what is the difference between traditional religions and rational religions. Traditional religions attack problems opportunistically as they arise in each particular instance, employing one or another weapon chosen on grounds of symbolic appropriateness, and rationalized religions are more abstract, more logically coherent, and more generally phrased. So, this is the difference between traditional religions and rational religions. And there are two kinds of grammatical rules here. Of course, the essay mainly focused on these: context free and context sensitive. Of course, sentence must have subjects and predicates in a certain relation is an example for first kind of rule. Plurals in English are realized as yes after stops and es before fricatives and ren after the child. These are the example and would be a context sensitive rule. In cultures like India, the context sensitive rule is the preferred formulation. And difference between South practices and North practices. The South practices described like this: to eat with a person not having received Brahminical initiation, to eat with one's wife, to eat food prepared the previous day, and to describe the practices of the North: to sell wool, to drink spirits, to traffic in animals with 2 rows of teeth, to take up the profession of arms, and to make sea voyages. These are the difference between South practices and North practices. And descriptive phrases by American adults, Oriya intellectuals. Cognitive anthropologists like Richard Stewart have studied descriptive phrases used by highly intelligent Oriya and American adults and shown that they describe persons very differently. Americans characterize them with generic words like good, nice. Orias describe with concrete contextual descriptions like he brings sweets. The psychoanalyst Alan Rowland suggests that Indians carry their family context wherever they go, feel continuous with their family. Thank you.